Yo, what's up YouTube? My name is Chisha Zed. Man, I'm back in here with another video for you. Peace. Oh yeah, positivity, self-awareness, and motivation. Always. So guys, got a cool video today for you guys. So before I get into it, you already know what to do, man. Hit that like button. Let's boost this video into the algorithm. I appreciate every last one of you that always hits that button. Let's get into it. What's up, man? So today I've got this really interesting video of this young girl, right? She is a daughter to a mother, and she gets in trouble with like some neighbors or something like that. I'm gonna play it, but she gets in trouble with the neighbors because she tells them some truth, that they weren't ready to hear about men, men being providers, men being protectors. I'm not gonna ruin this. I'm just gonna play the actual video. It's pretty funny. And then I'm gonna talk about it a little bit after, because I think this is a conversation that needs to be had. Let's get it.
So I was about to make a TikTok and my daughter came in with this.
Sassy.
Mom, I'm gonna tell you this before they tell you this, because they're gonna say a lie. Because you know how you told me men are providers and protectors, right?
Men are providers and protectors.
So that means they go outside and work.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So you know how David's dad stay home, right?
Yes. While
David's mom goes out and work.
Okay.
So they was bothering me, talking about all other stuff, and I was like, that's why your dad's a And then he's like, I'm gonna tell your mom, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay, but I don't want you to be mad at me because I call him a because he stays home while his wife is working. They want to speak to you downstairs.
So guys, I don't know if you picked up on the story. Just gonna recap. So the little girl came into the mom's room while she was about to do TikTok stuff, because that's what single moms do. They're heavy in the TikTok industry. I don't know if you guys have seen them on there, but they're doing big things on TikTok. But anyways, so at least we can give the mom credit for this. This is a single mother, it looks like. I'm going to assume, right? If I may be wrong. It's a single mother, I'm going to assume, who is trying to teach her young girl that, hey, a man is supposed to protect and provide for you. And you know what? I give her props for that. And one thing I've got to think about a lot of times is a lot of women are hearing these concepts for the first time, surprisingly so. And maybe this stuff has been said before to women in our generation, but it hadn't been on platforms where they could hear it, right? A lot of mainstream platforms don't talk about men being providers and women allowing men to be providers and protectors, but she missed an important part in there, is a leader, right? Because if you just have a guy who's just a provider and a protector, that's just a guy who is there to die for you and to provide, for you. He's like a slave. You know what I mean? There's no authority in that situation. Men also want authority. So to add on to something that she should probably have also taught her daughter is that a man also should lead, right? You should allow a man to lead. Otherwise, if you find a good provider, unless if he is a beta male simp, chances are he is not going to wife you up if you can't let him lead, right? If you don't understand that. But regardless, props to the mom for teaching the daughter that, because that's steps in the right direction, man. And we don't hear a lot of single moms talking that way and teaching their kids those type of concepts. Moving on to my second point. This whole idea, she talked about David's dad stays home while his mom goes to work. And the truth is, there are a lot of men out there like David's dad. I'm going to skip past the question of why is that woman with a guy like that, right? I'm going to skip that. I'm going to talk about men with that type of mentality real quick. There are men out here who think it's a boss move to have a woman provide for you, right? While you stay home and live off a woman. That's not a boss move. It is not a boss move to sit at home, be lazy, have no goals, have no aspirations in life to succeed, to improve, and have a woman take care of you. Now, women who allow a man to do that, right, and seek out these men, they're part of the problem as well, right? I'm not going to skip over those women. In fact, a lot of times women will seek out these type of men. A lot of masculine women will seek out these type of men because they can't deal with the man who has his own money, therefore has leverage, and now she has somebody that she might have to submit to, right? So what do? They pick these bums, right? They pick these bums who have no job, and they complain about those guys, and then they go on Twitter, they go on Instagram and post about how men are lazy, right? Men ain't shit. And all types of BS, man, and they're complaining about these same exact men who they're picking. So that's a lot of women's problems, and that's why I can't feel bad for a lot of women who are in those type of situations. Now, for men who think it's some type of a boss move to have a woman take care of you, I've seen these guys, I've talked to them, you know what I mean? They'll say things like, nah, man, I don't pay for dates, man. You know, I'm gonna get me $1 million, right? And she's gonna take care of me. Ridiculous. And listen, on the surface, it sounds good. It would be good if it wasn't for female nature. Because eventually, bro, she's gonna get tired of seeing your lazy butt on the couch. She's gonna get tired. Hypergamy's gonna start kicking in. What's that quote, right? Kevin Samuels was talking about that. He says, pressure's made for shoulders, not hips. You're out of order in that situation. Eventually, she will begin to resent you. Why? Because, as the little girl said, men were made to protect and provide, and also lead. So, in that situation, I've seen it play out, man. I've seen guys in this situation. What usually happens, at first, it starts out really cool, right? The guy's at home, the woman's going to work. Then after a while, that female nature starts to kick in. Those primal female instincts start to kick in. And she says, you know, something about this just isn't sitting right with me, man. I go to work while this guy just sits here like a bum. And you know what these girls start doing for these guys? They start making chores, right? These guys start turning into housewives. They're not just chilling at home. No, these women make chores for these guys, and they completely turn into housewives. And I'll tell you right now, man, I would rather struggle working a 9-to-5 job than have a woman give me a list of chores to do for the day while she's out making money. That just sounds ridiculous. It sounds ridiculous. You assuming that you're going to be some type of a boss for whatever reason, and a woman's going to take care of you for the rest of your life, is going against female nature. She eventually will despise you for it. She eventually will see you as less than. Don't be mad at her for that. Don't be mad at women for that. It's just the way it is, right? Take that RP pill. Pressure were made for shoulders, for men to bear. Boss up. Improve. Get your money up. Listen, a lot of people like to downplay the money, but the money is important. Yes, money may not be able to give you long-term happiness. You know, you have these people who say it's not all about money. Okay, it's not all about money, but you need money. You can't downplay money. It may not give you long-term happiness, but the lack of it can sure give you long-term sadness, struggle, and poverty, right? And guys, it's not just about providing for the woman, it's respect. As a man, for other men to be able to respect you, you have to be able to hold your own. And you do need other men's respect. You're not a one-man show. The lone wolf is a weak man. Strong men respect other strong men who are real men who can take care of themselves. And even more, if they have the responsibility of others who they're also leading, right? Not some beta male provider type stuff where the people in your life are mooching off you. No. You know what I mean? They're there. They've earned it. And you're gladly, willingly doing your part as the man. But yeah, funny video, man. And also props to the lady teaching her daughter and preparing her for the type of man who she wants her to have, you know, which sounds like a beta male provider, if I'm going to be honest. Because the importance of allowing a man to lead needs to be stressed to a woman at a young age. You know what I mean? Or else they won't be able to get that man who they want to provide for him, because he's not stupid, man. He's not just going to do it, right? Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video and did not hit that like button earlier, do me a favor and hit that like button for me. I appreciate you all. Appreciate the support. Hope everyone's doing well. My name is Shisha Zed. Until next time, man, I'm out. Peace.
I'm a walking Liberty Bell. Freedom ring through my stride. Freedom to be inside and be a slave to my pride and ride away to scream. Man, this love's so serene. I should probably shake it up just a little bit. I